you got something bad to say, leave me some feedback. And if you got something good to say, leave me some feedback. What's up, everybody? Welcome back to JDM Garage Hero. We got a fun one today. We're stripping down the LS Corvette swap Miata to a bare shell, and we are dry fitting the engine for the very first time. So let's get to it. All right, guys, and there you have it, is the mess of the wiring harness. We have the dash completely out. Okay, now it's time to clear off everything along the back firewall here. All of the brake lines, the booster, the clutch master cylinder. Okay, this should be pretty simple. 1, 2, ready, go. All right, and we are finally ready to start the next process, which is going to be opening up this tunnel, cutting off these corners, and making room for the LS engine to finally sit inside the bay. Okay, this is a very epic moment, so I have to capture it. This is the very beginning. Okay, so long way to go. But this is the first time I get to see the future LS1 NA Miata. I get to see the engine that I'm going to rebuild actually inside the car that we're going to rebuild. So very, very cool. And I'm really glad that I got a chance to capture it. even went as far as to put the T56 down there. So you can see the transmission peeking out that hole. You can see the interior is all torn down. We have everything down to a bare shell now. So it is really coming along finally. We still have, like I said, a long way to go. If I had to put a number on it, I would say we're probably at about 10% done. It is no easy task to fit an LS engine into a Miata, but you can see this is just one step closer to the hot rod that I've always wanted. All right, guys, that is gonna tie a bow on it today. So you can see we made a little bit more progress on the car. And I can tell you, literally seeing the engine inside the engine bay is a milestone in itself, because now you can really imagine what it would be like and what it will be like when we actually go to drive it. The interior now is also fully stripped. As you can see, the inside is completely torn down to the bare shell. And I'm gonna do a lot of work in here. I'm gonna put sound deadening in. We're gonna clean it all out. I got big plans for this girl, and I want to make her nice. Frankly, if I might add, doesn't the LS just seem at home inside the Miata engine bay? It's almost like they're made to frickin' go here. And luckily, I have, another already done LS swap Miata that I'm going to be able to reference as I'm putting mine back together. I know this is an NB, and I'm working with an NA Miata, but they're basically the same thing. I mean, I don't think that they changed too much on the Miatas from like 90 to 2005. I think that's the two NA and B Miata generations. That is like meaning that most of these parts carry over, they transfer, and I can probably get by looking at this cheat sheet over here. I said I was done, but I'm in a little bit of a ranty mood, so you're gonna get a ranty hero today. All right, there's been a couple haters, and I don't really want to address the hate, but they just leave like rude shit. And I used to think like, I'm not gonna look at these comments, and I don't really care. Because I hear like some feedback from people, me Rudies, that are like, why are you playing all that music? And why is everything in fast forward? And why isn't this a how-to video? And why won't you show us where that goes? Real life, bro. Like, don't you have anything better to do than hate on somebody that's just documenting for their own good? Fuck, dude. I really made this for my own entertainment originally. A little bit high because I like my supply, and I'm glad people are watching, but I don't think the comments have to be rude. You don't have something nice to say, honestly, you can say mean shit all day. I actually would appreciate more comments rather than 0 comments. So you got something bad to say, leave me some feedback. And if you got something good to say, leave me some feedback, because I want to hear about it. Either way, I'm willing to make changes and adjust to the channel depending on how you guys want this documented. And oh, by the way, I'm thinking about doing a little bit of ASMR, that stuff where they just do the sounds. And leave me some feedbacks. Give me a comment. Give me a like. Subscribe. Follow me. If you're following along, thank you very much. It's gonna be sweet. And we got a lot more fun and exciting things coming up. Adios.